What if AI starts thinking for you? What if the thoughts you believe are your own aren't yours anymore? Imagine a world where your next idea, your next decision, even the direction of your life is quietly influenced or even dictated by artificial intelligence. It sounds like a scene from a dystopian movie, doesn't it? But the unsettling truth is that we're already standing at the threshold of this reality. AI doesn't just suggest what you might want to type next or play in your music queue. It's learning how to shape the very fabric of our thinking. The question is, are we giving up our minds without even realizing it? We live in a time where convenience is king. AI answers our emails, finishes our sentences, and curates our playlists. It saves us time, makes life easier, and in many ways feels like magic. But this magic comes with a hidden cost, one that most of us never stop to consider. What happens when convenience evolves into control? When algorithms are not just responding to our choices, but actually shaping them? What if AI starts deciding which ideas reach our minds, which paths we take, and which dreams we abandon? This isn't just a hypothetical future, it's a warning we need to heed now. More than 2 centuries ago, philosopher Wilhelm von Humboldt recognized the danger of outsourcing human agency. He believed that to truly flourish, we must remain the architects of our own becoming. But in today's world, where AI is capable of automating not just our tasks, but our desires, we must ask ourselves, are we surrendering the very essence of what it means to be human? Are we hollowing out our individuality, our creativity, and our purpose? Building AI isn't just about coding smarter algorithms. It's about answering a profound question: what are we building for? Brendan McCord, founder of the Cosmos Institute, argues that the future of AI demands a new kind of creator, a philosopher-builder. This isn't just a technologist, but someone who deliberately blends engineering with moral clarity. Someone who asks, not just can we build this, but should we? In the same way that Socrates once proclaimed that an unexamined life is not worth living, McCord challenges us to see that unexamined technology may not be worth building. Think about it. The greatest minds of Silicon Valley were once visionaries who sought to create technology that spoke to our hearts as well as our minds. Steve Jobs famously believed that true innovation required a marriage between technology and the humanities. But somewhere along the way, this moral ambition gave way to something else: data mining, attention harvesting, and algorithms designed to capture our focus rather than elevate our thinking. Isn't it time we reclaimed that original spirit? Isn't it time we aimed for technology that helps us grow rather than simply distract? Imagine AI as a rocket. The engineering, the thrust, pushes us forward. But what about the guidance? What ensures the rocket doesn't spiral out of control? Philosophy, McCord argues, is the star tracker that keeps us aligned with a vision worth pursuing. Yet this guidance system is shockingly rare in today's tech culture. Many technologists fall into one of 3 traps: being so absorbed in solving puzzles that they forget the bigger picture, reducing human values to cold computations, or dismissing philosophy as irrelevant altogether. But what if the key to building AI responsibly lies in embracing the wisdom of those who came long before us? When we face rapid, almost chaotic technological change, it's tempting to keep our heads down and simply chase the next big breakthrough. But history shows that the answers we seek often come from taking a step back. Thinkers like Alexis de Tocqueville, C.S. Lewis, or Martin Heidegger, who lived long before AI, can offer profound insights about power, freedom, and the meaning of progress. Their questions are timeless. What does it mean to live a good life? What should technology do for humanity, not just for profit or efficiency, but for our collective flourishing? The role of a builder today is not just to create, but to shape a shared world. Every app, every algorithm, every platform we design influences how people think, interact, and live. This is why McCord calls for a new wave of builders who combine technical mastery with moral depth. He calls them philosopher-builders, people who craft tools and systems that enhance human autonomy rather than erode it, that inspire truth rather than obscure it, and that resist centralized control instead of enforcing it. Consider Benjamin Franklin, a man who embodies this ideal. Franklin wasn't just an inventor, he was a thinker, a philosopher, and a builder of institutions that still shape our lives today. He didn't just create new technologies like bifocals or the lightning rod. He translated philosophical ideas, like the Enlightenment belief that knowledge should be free from authority, into practical systems like the public library. His legacy teaches us that the most powerful innovations are those grounded in human values and collective good. Now fast forward to today. When we build AI, we're essentially constructing the operating system for the future of human civilization. These aren't just tools, they're decision-making engines that can influence the direction of entire societies. The stakes are unimaginably high. Will AI amplify human potential, or will it become a means of perfect control? Will we build systems that free us to think more deeply, or ones that think for us and strip us of that freedom? The next $1 trillion in AI infrastructure will shape our future in ways we can barely comprehend. But the choice is still ours, at least for now. We can choose to build AI that strengthens human creativity, that expands our sense of purpose, that encourages us to remain self-directed and free. Or we can allow AI to turn us into passive consumers of pre-packaged decisions, where every thought we think is already predicted and optimized by someone else's algorithm. This is not just a conversation for engineers or philosophers. It's for all of us, because your mind is all you have. And if we let AI think for us, if we allow it to quietly dictate our values and our choices, we risk losing the very thing that makes life ours to live.